Health-wise, I'm currently in ketosis.
What the fuck is that, man?
That's when you're on the ketogenic diet.
Oh my god.
You
are that asshole.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm eating all the bacon and I'm eating all the fat.
I don't think that's a...
It's real.
Yeah, well,
but
it's real.
You have,
that
it has
people
to kick
do
in.
it. Yeah.
And to be fair, like within it had really amazing results really quickly.
Yeah.
And then you have to kind of keep it up with your like sort of just carb management and stuff.
Don't have a heart attack.
No. It's you can do a lot of reading
Girlfriend
about
help you go on that?
Not necessarily.
No, you kind of figured it out yourself.
I'm trying it myself. Yeah. It's again, you can do a lot of research on it. The info's out there. I'm seeing how this goes. It's interesting. Yeah, you gotta fucking chug water. You gotta chug water.
Problem is the things that I like to drink are anti-water. Like Red Bulls and,
yeah,
and so
I know what you mean.
It's like oh yeah, I need to take a piss.
It's interesting though because I mean in my case I've already like removed sugar entirely from my diet, so it's pretty easy
because you're at risk for the diabetes.
I mean, yeah, well that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm now my blood sugar is way down and fine.
But if you cut out the sugar, why not
just
keep
it up?
out?
Yeah, exactly. So I've already had that. So for me, it was like okay, stop eating bread and crackers sometimes, and I was like, I can do that, you know. So it was actually pretty close to what I was already doing.
I don't like this hatred of bread by the world. Bread's a wholesome food.
Yeah, it is.
Bread never did nothing to nobody.
It is, but like, you know, when you got dudes that are like doing like the bacon experiment where this dude like ate bacon for an entire month and nothing but and it's
that
like,
makes me feel sick.
I know. And he ate like back fat bacon and like regular bacon for an entire month and like it was nuts how like it not only worked out, but in the end he was feeling better, lost more, all this crazy shit, all these positive results because your body basically goes like, oh, you have that much cholesterol going on, well then I'm not going to produce much more than what you're inputting.
It's like I remember how like certain types of diet soda are actually good for sugar for cutting sugar out because they fake sugar. But they're not actually adding sugar, so your body will produce more insulin to combat sugar that isn't there, thus bringing your sugar down.
And then the main downside that anyone always quotes is the fact that it makes you want to drink more of it.
Yeah,
and then your sodium goes up. But ultimately, it's like if you can control that.
This conversation just makes me want to do a bunch of drugs.
Yeah, I mean that's the super easy way.
Like
to just fucking.
It's like I just want to go to that guy that my friend knows. You know that guy? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's a different guy for everybody, but you know that guy.
Yeah.
And just do all the drugs until my problems go away.
All the smoking ones, definitely, to thin yourself out. You know?
Smoking things, can't do it.
It's the best way to thin yourself out.
I had chain smoking parents, both of them.
Not weed, though. That makes you hungry.
So, like the smell of smoke of any kind is just, like, completely repulsive to me. Can't do it. And I have a horrifying, crippling fear of veins. So that's out.
That's true too.
So now I'm down to the snorters.
Yeah, you can do that. And I mean, there's different. There's people are getting creative with it.
Yeah,
people are getting creative with it. There's fucking eyedroppers and asshole inserts. I mean, at this point,
you know what? You know what? If I had a choice between those two, I'm gonna go with the eyedroppers. I know it doesn't work quite as fast, but you know.
You know what you should try? You should try some of that moon rock.
Moon rock?
Yeah, sun rock or moon rock.
Moon rock.
Yeah.
Okay, what is moon rock?
That is the type of weed that is so powerful that Snoop Dogg is afraid of it.
Oh, man.
And he's on video going, I'm scared of this shit.
Has he smoked it?
I don't know if he has. I think he was explaining how it's like, it's so insanely strong as weed and like beyond anything that you have to cut it with other normal weed to just make it remotely.
See, Moon Rock reminds me of...
What are you doing?
Do you remember that I don't know what you'd call it, furor or like kerfuffle around salvia when salvia was, I don't want to say discovered, but rediscovered by popular culture.
Yeah, totally.
And because it was completely unregulated, it was like a bunch of stupid kids in the suburbs going, oh man, I can't get weed, but I'll smoke all this salvia. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, I don't know what happened. I blacked out, wrecked my house, and crashed my car. Woo! Like, no. Don't.
Yeah. The stuff where people discover it really early on, where they're like, you can just go to a pharmacy and grab this shit.
Yeah, nobody knows what this shit
knows
is.
yet. Yeah. DMT was like another one of those things where it's exactly like...
That's the dream chemical, right?
That's the 10 minutes of every emotion. Like, all sliders of emotions get slid to the maximum.
And geometric shapes. And the presence is benevolent?
Yes. Yeah, okay. Yes. And then 10 minutes later, you're back to normal. But it feels like hours, if not days.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I shouldn't do the drugs.
No.
I'm starting to lose my
when
excitement.
You know, when Snoop Dogg is telling you perhaps to consider not doing it, when you've invented a weed strong enough to surpass Snoop Dogg.
Oh, no, it's like I've taken a lot of time to get to a place where I'm normal chemically.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, okay, I'm going to fuck with that, with this.
Yeah,
like, that seems like a bad idea. That seems not great.
And the fun part is about how it's always like, it's not even the thing you're putting into you. Yeah. It's what you're putting into you then makes your body react in a way that, like, the high comes from you, not from the thing you're putting in, basically. It's a chain reaction of events.
Well, I mean, that's kind of potato. That's like, whether, like, heroin binds to certain receptors perfectly, and that's nice. But the difference between that and it turns on a thing in your brain instead, like, you eat the thing, it makes you crazy.
Yeah.
I worry that if I ever get, like, horribly injured, like bad, that they're going to give me a bunch of morphine and it's not going to do shit.
Oh, like Dad?
Yeah, like Dad.
Yeah.
Or like, and I asked my mom about it, and like she has the same thing. Like, totally absurdly genetic strong resistance to all forms of opiate painkillers.
I mean, it's incredibly surprising that you haven't been in a situation where that's been required yet.
I'm very careful.
Okay. Are you like one of those Russian like royal family fucks where if you get cut and bleed, you're done?
Are you kidding me? I had blood on my hands when I came in here. I bleed all over myself all the time.
God, fuck that bloodline. Literally.
Yeah, no. It's hot. What?
The fucking Russian royal family.
Aren't you thinking of like the English royal family?
No, I'm pretty sure it was the Russian like oligarchs and fucks that basically kept they kept hematosis like modern and present by protecting the royal family that otherwise would have completely gotten wiped out by, you know, like natural selection.
Like hemophilia is it's beyond natural selection. Like this thing is like you are built to die.
Exactly. But they preserved it by preserving them because they were the richest and
to anybody currently living and or suffering with hemophilia who's making it, fucking good job. But seriously.
Like, yeah. But they were able to like grow up old enough to like get married and have kids before eventually bleeding somehow accidentally and dying.
Oh, I got
and that kept it going for a while because they were super rich and protected. And you're like, it's like money preventing natural selection.
Yeah,
in a way.
Societal altruism and money bartering and all that crap creates new genetic funsies.
Diseases that should be gone or not.
Well, and also, I mean, it doesn't help that they're all inbred. Back in the day,
of course,
all the royals, they're all a bunch of fucking inbred hicks.
Yeah,
fucking steal your taxes. France had the right